everybody, Bonehead for the Bonehead podcast, and we may have some breaking news. Now, awkwardly, we don't quite know what the news is going to be, but it is Sunday. We wait for Sunday, 6 p.m. We get the drop. What's the news going to be? What's Games Workshop put out on their website? What's Games Workshop put out on their email? And it says Blood Bowl. So if we mosey on over to the Games Workshop website, the Warhammer community page, you'll see there, right there, it says Sunday Preview, Warhammer 40,000 Essentials, and Blood Bowl Extras. So immediately, my interest is piqued. So I did what everybody else would do. I clicked the article, and then I looked at the article, and it said Sunday Preview, Warhammer 40,000 Essentials, and Blood Bowl Extras. So I carried on reading. And it says here, blah, 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 40k, stuff with guns. These tools comprise the bulk of this week's pre-order alongside a range of Blood Bowl rules and teams. I realised that on the screen there, that is teeny tiny and almost pointless. Okay, so you start thinking this is going to be cool, this is going to be exciting, something's going on here. Immediately I'm like, a range of Blood Bowl rules and teams? Like, what is this? So you scroll, and there's some lovely 40k stuff. I am ever so tempted by 40k. And then there's some more 40k stuff, and I'm ever so tempted by 40k. And then there's some books, and I do like the books. And then there's some more books, and I do like those books. Some of them are in German. I do like German. Then there's the Warhammer Plus stuff, and then it's the Leviathan Hangout. And then everything stops. There is no mention of Blood Bowl beyond that. So if you let's control F this for bowl. There's bowl, there's bowl, there's bowl as well, and there's bowl there. So there is a hidden Blood Bowl word somewhere, but one Blood Bowl word is not enough, right? There is a word here somewhere, probably in the outstanding search, but there is no more detail. It says these tools, which is referring to the 40k releases, comprise the bulk of this week's pre-order alongside a range of Blood Bowl rules and teams. And if we go to the homepage, there's nothing there. This is like so frustrating. We've been waiting forever, right, for news, and there's nothing. There's nothing. Control F, Bowl, give me some Blood Bowl, and there's no Blood Bowl news. So that is a really interesting one. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'm just going to go and check the emails, see if they sent out a second email saying, LOL, got you. No emails. All right. So it's time for speculation. Okay, because there's kind of two angles that we can take here. So the wording is, basically it says, the core rules and faction indexes are available to download for free, but it's always useful to have lovely physical copies. These tools comprise the bulk of this week's pre-order alongside a range of Blood Bowl rules and teams. So we're waiting for the Teams of Legend. We've got 4 Teams of Legend outstanding that we're waiting for. We're waiting for Chaos Dwarves, High Elves, Tomb Kings, and Vampires. Of those, Vampires have been heavily rumoured to have been tested last year with the Amazons. It's now June, so we're kind of expecting Vampires, desperately waiting for Vampires or any kind of Blood Bowl team, Blood Bowl release. Now, where it says alongside a range of Blood Bowl rules and teams, immediately, you can go to the point of thinking, we haven't had a team for a year because they're about to release a bunch of them, which would be incredible. And them releasing all, 2 out of the 4 Teams of Legend would be just phenomenal right now. And would kind of make sense for the pacing, right? That's the obvious one. And I think that's a bit too good to be true. I think the way they do the releases, especially recently with Blood Bowl, which is here's a team and a spike and the pitch and the star players and the extras, the big guys or whatever, has been done absolutely brilliantly. And I just can't see them hurrying and dropping multiple teams at once without, some kind of big event or big reason to do so. So immediately I'm like, okay, right, exciting point is oh my god, here comes a big box full of goodies. And then I'm like, right, well, what else could it be? What is it more likely to be? And a range of Blood Bowl rules and teams. Sold another ticket for Bonehead Bowl. I wonder if we're going to have some made to order. I wonder if we'll have some made to order teams come up here at some point. But I guess if they don't update the article, I guess we're going to be waiting till next week. But it could just be some of the made-to-order stuff. Now, when it comes to the rules, that might be something different. And the something different that might be alongside a range of Blood Bowl rules and teams. A range of Blood Bowl rules and teams. Definitely smacks of several, right? A range is a variety. Actually, before we move into what the rules could be, this could just be the re-releasing of several Blood Bowl teams in the new colors, because I think I feel like the human team is out of stock or is unavailable right now. Let's go to the Games Workshop website. I feel like that might be simply what it is. Triplo's on the case here as well in the background. Good old Trips, because I'm feeling like oh no, right, Trips has there is an error in the title. Let's go here. We can see this on the screen. So Trips has just sent this across. This is a Facebook bit. So Warhammer 40,000, the title of the article says Blood Bowl stuff, but nothing related to Blood Bowl in the article itself. Warhammer, it's a title error. We're working on an edit. Ugh. So if the title is going to get edited, that means we're not getting the Blood Bowl stuff. Now, that doesn't mean we can't talk a little bit about what this might be, because if it's a title error... Alright, let's have a look at the title, because the title is kind of... If the title was written, and Blood Bowl extras, if the title was written alongside a range of Blood Bowl rules and teams, even if it's not this week, that means that they've got that title written up. That means they've got that title ready to go, which absolutely could be a typo. I don't know. And it could be an old one. Teams, 21 teams. So is there anything here that's out of stock? Is there anything here that's unavailable? There's 21 Blood Bowl teams. There's 24 teams. 24, a bit more than that. So are there any teams here that are not covered? Because it might just be that they're reboxing a team. Now we've got Nobility. We've got Orcs. Orcs went out of stock for a little while. Oh, I don't see Orcs. Can anyone see Orcs on this one? Orcs is there. The Gouged Eye is there. I guess we got 28, 29 Blood Bowl teams. 4 of them aren't released yet, so we're looking at 24, 25, which means you've got this lot, OWA, Renegades, Underworld, and I feel like there's one team missing, but that's 1, 2, 3, that's 24, 4 missing, and then the 29th one is Slan. So all the teams are there. So if they're in stock on the website, they're not necessarily re-releasing them because they've done all that, then that means something else. So it's a title error. We're working on the edit. The title says Blood Bowl extras, and the preamble says a range of Blood Bowl rules and teams. So Teams of Legend, maybe. Rules and teams. I think the only thing I can think of is... Oh, I don't know. What would be pretty awesome is if they're doing a Death Zone or something with mixed teams rules. That would be fantastic. However, I feel like we've got nothing more to talk about this week, except there's something there. There's something going on, and even if this title was not meant for this week, surely that means it's coming soon. So, fingers crossed, and obviously, let me know in the comments what you think this means, what you think is coming, because a range of Blood Bowl rules and teams was written for a reason, and I desperately want to know what that is. So, let's start thinking, what does that mean? Let me know. I'm going to wrap up. We'll be back with more Blood Bowl content, not as soon as I'd like, but soon still. Happy blocking. Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. If you want to support the channel even further, please like and subscribe. It really does help us out. Or come join us on YouTube members or in Patreon, where you can get exclusive access to some content, some loot, early access to basically everything we do, as well as regular competitions. or you can pick up some Bonehead Podcast loot either on our website at boneheadpodcast.com. We've got the Dungeon Bowl things, we've got tokens and stuff like that, or on our Spreadshirt site as well. Everything you do just helps us make more content and hopefully do it of better quality. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Happy blocking.